What is a burpee? So your basic burpee is a squat thrust. So basically, going to plant your hands on the ground, kick your feet back in, and stand back up. That's the basic burpee. When it was invented by the man Royal H. Burpee, that's what it was. And it was a fitness test to see how many of those you could do in a minute. Just like this. Just as quick as you can. So, since then, people have created lots of different kinds of burpees. It's a very malleable exercise. It's very useful and it can be done a lot of ways. So, like CrossFit will do burpees like this. Some people tell you that's the only way to do a burpee, but whatever. There's also the one pump burpee, so it's just a push up with it. You can do 2 pumps, 3 pumps, 4 pumps, 5 pumps. The pumps is just a push up. There's a Navy SEAL burpee, like this. You bring your knees in, other knee, last push up and stand up. So another thing about the burpee is it's a bunch of different motions in a couple of different positions put together. How you get on the ground might be a little different than the next person. So you can do a hip hinge where you're bending at the hip, or you can squat. Who cares? It's really not that critical. For your body and your body mechanics, one might be preferable to the other. For me, I do a hip hinge. If I'm wearing a weight vest, if I have a lot of weight on me, I'll do a squat. It's a lot of weight. And so I want to protect my back, right? But usually I'll do a hip hinge, and sometimes I'll jump into the burpee. And some people will say, oh, that's not right. But who cares? Like I said, who cares? Like, honestly, the slower and more stricter form that you do the burpee, I think you're gonna maybe get the most resistance out of it. But you could, if it depends. Like, if you're doing it, are you doing it as a resistance exercise? Not really. It's honestly is. It's more of a cardio exercise. So, I mean, to me, it's not that big of a deal whether I do this, then it's more like a plyo, or if I do this. Then that's something called the 6 count burpee, where you do it slowly or slower, and every step is defined, and every step is counted out loud. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6 count burpee. That's one rep. So anyways, I just wanted to make this video kind of maybe for some newcomers to the group, or just anybody out there on the internet. You already know there's plenty of people to disagree, but just to kind of reiterate, this is a burpee. That's a perfectly fine burpee. It's the original way to do a burpee. It's perfectly acceptable. It's an excellent place to start. From there, you can develop into doing push-ups, more plyometrics, jumps, but that's the burpee. So if you come to the group and we say we're going to do 100 burpees, just if you're new, start there. That's a great place to start, and you can develop from there. If you can't keep up with the pace, do every other one. So if I say 1, just do 1. 2, take a couple steps. 3, do the next one. And then before you know it, that'll be too easy. You'll be moving up, and you'll be moving up, and then 100 burpees will be too easy. Now you're going to be doing 1 pumps, or you're going to be adding some squats every time you do a burpee. So There's a million ways to do it, but everybody starts with one, and just the regular squat thrust royal burpee, that's a great place to start. I hope this video was helpful to you. Much love and respect. Sabo out.